Around the middle of last month, I saw a Subway ad for quite possibly the most infuriating and confusing looking experience of all time. Jimmy Fallon's Tonightmares. Needless to say, less than 48 hours later, I had booked tickets for me and 4 of my friends to answer one simple question. What am I looking at? What is Jimmy Fallon doing here? What is a Tonightmare? Folks, I've spent the past month investigating this monstrosity from top to bottom, so today, those questions and many more will be answered as we dive into the questionable world of... Based on the fact that I'm making this video, it probably wouldn't surprise you to know that I'm not a very big fan of Jimmy Fallon. Generally, I have the same distaste for him that I do for James Corden. They've both intoxicated themselves so heavily with their public image that their all-around persona has been inflated to an oversaturated and highly unrelatable level. More simply put, I think specifically modern-day Jimmy Fallon is super disingenuous in many areas of his work. And on one hand, you can't blame him. Did you guys know that Jimmy Fallon is 50? They've been having him play 30 for 20 years. I'd be tired too. But on the other hand, let's talk about hands, because from all angles, it seems like Jimmy barely touched this thing. Jimmy Fallon's Tonightmares boasts an all-new haunted maze experience. So, it's a maze. Kind of. It is a 10 terrifying room immersive horror experience in the heart of Manhattan. Right, so like, it looks very cool, but you're still kind of wondering, you know, what is this? I feel like the most confusing part about this is that it has Jimmy Fallon's name on it. Listen to this. As you venture through each meticulously crafted area, prepare to encounter an array of sinister characters. Each room is more horrifying than the last, with unnerving surprises lurking around every corner. And Jimmy Fallon's name was not mentioned once. Yeah, so you literally walk into Rockefeller Center, and it's Jimmy Fallon's Tonightmares. Those looking to attend Jimmy Fallon's Tonightmares will be met with a surprise when they see that the price of a single adult ticket is $40. But if you look at the FAQ, you'll learn a couple interesting things. For $40, you will be getting approximately a 10-minute experience. Guys, bang for your buck, am I right? Halloween costumes, masks, and face paint are prohibited. Guests wearing costumes will be turned away. It's Halloween!
I hope she plays Hot to Go. Oh, this is Jimmy Fallon's Tonightmares.
Oh, please. No, please. The promo for this was interesting. It had a little bit of a run across social media. It seemed to also make some appearances on local networks like, you know, the Today Show, Good Morning, America. Fuck. But I mean, come on, guys. Who better to take on this experience than everyone's favorite, people? I love these ladies.
Hi, it's Jimmy Fallon. I just want to let you know that Tonightmares, the haunted house in New York City, is a real thing. So come check it out. September 20th through Halloween. It's frightening.
Yeah, you know you got a real killer product on your hands when you have to sit down in a promo and confirm its existence. The thing that pisses me off most about all of this is that from every angle, it just reads like a haunted house, a haunted experience, a Halloween event, and you just put Jimmy Fallon's name on it. It just really seems sloppy. It seems uninspired, and it just doesn't make sense to me. To me, that's all the more reason to go investigate it. I'm actually wildly excited to go check this out. It's gonna suck. All of this, and I still don't know what a Tonightmare is. You know, the more that I think about it, it really is just like a stupider version of the word nightmare. I guess it just like implies that it's like a nightmare that you're gonna have, like, just tonight. Folks, at this point, there was only one more thing to figure out. How were we going to film inside? I had to take into consideration the fact that this was probably going to be a pretty high security event. I mean, this thing literally takes place inside of Rockefeller Center, and it's $40 fucking. Jesus Christ, I'm not gonna get over it. We needed to be incredibly low key, and in order to do that, I spent more money. Meta Ray-Ban glasses. I wanted spy glasses. These seem the most reliable. Who cares? A police grade body camera because why not? It's just really funny. It also has night vision capability, which was kind of essential to seeing in the dark, you know, because this whole thing is in the dark. So good thing I got that. Throw in an iPhone and 5 weird men and you've got a full-fledged investigation team, baby. Oh wait, can I take photos or record the experience? Feel free to take photos and share them. Oh, at this point, there isn't much else you need to know other than how this experience went and how I felt after. Was I scared? Was I scammed? Let's find out. Now, despite however much my friends may or may not have wanted to do this, I paid for it. So we were gonna do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it. So we went to Applebee's. But of course, we were walking through the most beautiful area in New York City. Midtown, baby! So on the way to the restaurant, we made sure to really integrate with society, you know? Get their take on Jimmy Fallon's Tonightmares.
I'm going to Tonightmares! You guys going to Jimmy Fallon's Tonightmares? Fuck! You guys going to fuck! Are you guys going to Tonightmares tonight? What? Tonightmares?
Excuse me, are you from around here? We're trying to figure out where the Tonightmares is. The Jimmy Fallon thing? The Jimmy Fallon Tonightmares?
Tonightmares?
Yeah, we can't find it.
Holy shit, dude. I can't believe we're almost at Applebee's. I understand how this looks, okay? Why are we talking about Applebee's right now? Why should I keep watching this video? Because it's Applebee's. Now look, folks, if I go to an Applebee's, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have the best time of my life. And I felt like it was appropriate, okay? We really needed to shoot the shit and goof the gaff before we got into the horrors of, once again, what? What is so scary about the inner workings of Jimmy Fallon's mind? Is that what we're even about to see? We're going to the Jimmy Fallon Tonightmares experience.
It's his birthday.
Is Jimmy Fallon gonna be there?
Oh, God.
I hope so.
Oh my god.
Bro, let's get
What's your problem? I want more money and less work.
Oh. And what'd you say?
I said this is a good sandwich.
There was one really crazy experience that happened at the Applebee's, though. You know, if you've ever been to a Times Square restaurant, someone will typically come around, ask if they can take a photo of you. They'll tell you it's free. And one of them is. Anyway, I thought it would be a fun idea if we incorporated the camera guy into our activities. So I asked if I could take a picture of him while he took a picture of us. Can we take a picture of you while you take a picture of us? Is that okay? No, we can't? Okay, never mind. And you know what? That's it. That's the end of it right then and there. You know, whatever. But we did have spy glasses.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Yeah. Great. Cool.
Oh, just
yeah.
for sure.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Okay.
You say Tonightmares.
Tonightmares.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, we'll go around the table.
Yeah. You too. Great. Yeah.
How ironic is it that this guy wouldn't let us take one picture of him, yet he managed to capture every single angle of every single combination of people at that table?
Yeah, nice, man.
Oh my god.
Nice. You look swaggy.
Yo, tag us.
Yo, you too. Yeah, only if they're free.
Oh, by the way, I still haven't introduced you to the people at the table. My team: Seth, Josh, Dylan, Max. Those are the 4 people that I'm with. Who's your favorite? I don't know, like maybe you could pick one. What's important to know is that Josh and Seth are both very easily scared. So unfortunately, I can't trust either of them with a camera. That leaves Max, Dylan, and I to be the only people recording. I'm gonna be on glasses, Dylan's gonna be on iPhone, and my main man, Max, is gonna be wearing the body cam. He looks the most like a cop. What's going on, my fellow rent and housing market enthusiasts? Yes, you, the person watching the video right now, you are really into rent and you're really into the housing market. So because of that, you'll probably also be really into Built, the sponsor for today's video. Built is a loyalty program that lets you earn points on rent and around your neighborhood. And there's so much that you can do with Built points, folks. I had to pull myself far away to emphasize, you know, just how much you can do. Rent. Right, folks? Because the big question is why? Why am I paying this? Why am I paying this on a consistent basis? Well, now there's an answer to that question. Now we can earn points from that. Isn't that great? That's why Built is amazing. Not only do you get exclusive benefits with Built partners, but guys, your next trip, a workout class, a coffee, your next big purchase, these are all things that you can be working towards with Built points. By paying your rent. Guys, start getting something out of your rent payments and start earning points right now with Built by using the link in the description or the QR code on the screen. Hey, and make sure to use my URL, okay? Because they'll be nice to you if you use it. You know, I sent you. You're welcome. Now, despite us almost not making it on time, which we'll soon see really didn't matter.
Oh my God. What if we don't make it? Oh, fuck. We should have left so much sooner.
The location could not have been more literal. We went down an escalator into like an area of Rockefeller Center, and there we were being shoved into this line.
Guys, I'm freaking out. Oh my God. All right, try it again, but a little more scared. Okay. Guys, I'm freaking out. All right, try it again, a little more scared. Okay. Guys, I'm freaking out. I haven't been drinking. So what I'm really hoping to see tonight from Jimmy, specifically, really hoping to see a ghoulish version of Jimmy Fallon. If I don't see a version, like a dead or scary version of Jimmy Fallon, I feel like I can, you know, wholeheartedly say that this is... What about hashtag the panda? So I wasn't finished with my sentence. How many Jimmy Fallon references are there? Many. Okay. Yes!
They take their picture?
We're buying it. We're buying the picture.
We need to.
Who are those people?
It's really funny. Most of these employees that we talked to while we were in line were either really hesitant to say too much, or they just straight up didn't like Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, so you guys are gonna go in as your little unit?
What's your favorite Jimmy Fallon moment? That's a great question.
I don't have one, but I don't watch Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, that's a great Jimmy Fallon moment!
And what a wonderfully comfortable pre-show, you know? Just a bunch of people talking about how they don't really care about Jimmy Fallon.
How close are people gonna get to us?
Fairly close.
Fuck.
There's this little waiting room when you stepped into the first area. It was like kind of like the holding room for each group to go through. Because remember, this is a maze. You didn't forget that part, did you?
What's your favorite Jimmy Fallon moment? Yeah,
Do you know when him and Justin Timberlake do like the camp skits?
I like hashtag the panda.
Here's the part that just completely destroys the whole idea of it being a maze. Each group has a guide that brings them through the whole thing.
Wait, I'm actually so scared. I'm so scared.
I gotta hold on to you, Max.
I'm holding on to Max.
I'm holding on to
That creepy person that just jump scared me, their name was Taylor. And I will let you know that that was the only time I was jump scared the entire time, okay? All right? Look, I'm here to be critical. Taylor was just this creepy character that led us from room to room. So there wasn't really any, like, getting lost in a maze that would happen. It was essential for what we were being put through, but just, like, don't call it a maze, you know?
Hello? Are you guys still there?
Jimmy!
In my bed.
Jimmy!
I know it's my bed. Taylor knows the ins and outs of this place, and I think they might be the key to getting out of here alive.
Okay.
Being in the middle of the woods is bad. But you know what's even worse? Being in the middle of the woods while being hunted by aliens.
What?
What the? Oh. Oh, cool.
So yeah, basically the lore is that it's Jimmy Fallon's nightmares. These are his nightmares, and apparently no one else's. And you'll notice pretty quickly that these nightmares, that these Jimmy Fallon nightmares are pretty generic.
I'm standing outside an old gas station in the middle of nowhere. I have a really bad feeling about this place.
All right, Taylor. Taylor, you're doing so well.
I will say I do like the decor.
Holy shit, bro!
Wow.
I don't know about you, but other than the fact that this whole thing is narrated by Jimmy, I'm not seeing not a lot of personality here. There was like one super niche Jimmy Fallon reference that Max was super obsessed with. He would not stop talking about hashtag the panda. Other than that, I mean, if you were to tell me that any of this was like Jimmy Fallon specific, I would say you're lying straight to my face. Oh, yeah, actually I lied. Jimmy was in this one room. At least we think it was Jimmy. Maybe it was just like a mad scientist making a guy.
What are you up to? Tell us now!
Tell us your secret.
Right here. Tell us now! Tell us!
It's Jimmy!
But just what a mess. Like, what a loose, broken concept. Like, the only decent jokes were jokes that they probably shouldn't be telling. Like, they made this joke at one point that one of Jimmy's biggest fears was, you know, NBC workers, because he has to pay them. I thought that was a little sus. Kind of a little bit weird for them to make that joke. According to Jimmy, in the lore, the scariest thing is AI.
I'm in a giant warehouse where they're building humanoid robots and pumping them full of artificial intelligence. I'd move if I were you.
It was literally just a room full of robots. Like, it was probably, if we're really gonna get down to it, it was probably the least scary part. The messiness and lack of concept is really what tore this apart. I mean, just so many times I was looking around in rooms and I was like, whoa, there's a ton of shit in there, but why am I here? To be fair, Josh was kind of glued to my back the entire time, so, you know, maybe I missed a couple things, but, yeah, it doesn't change much. I don't know if you guys can really tell from this footage, but there is something to be said about the lack of size of these rooms. Like, yeah, there was a lot of set dressing and there were multiple rooms and you had Jimmy Fallon and, you know, voiceovers and lights and stuff. But really, when you think about what this is supposed to be, I feel like for what it was, this felt considerably low budget. Remember, guys, we're talking about a $40 10-minute experience. It really makes you continually wonder why Jimmy Fallon was involved with this in the first place. It feels like a cash grab. A lot of the reason that this is so interesting to me is because, you know, in terms of things that we know Jimmy Fallon does care about and typically puts a lot of work into, like, this seems like one of those things. However, can we really tell ourselves that Jimmy Fallon was responsible for sitting down in a writer's room and coming up with these prompts? And even if he did come up with these prompts, I mean, that should be another issue in itself. I mean, these are some of the most unoriginal prompts, some of the most bland prompts I've ever read.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yo, I survived Jimmy. Look out, dude. Look. It says I survived Jimmy's nightmares.
It's hard to say whether or not I feel like I was really cheated on this, because I'll admit it, I mean, obviously I had a good time. I think it's worth mentioning that, you know, if you want to look at it from the most objective angle, it was an entertaining experience. It just didn't deliver on what it could have been, and that's what's so upsetting. Look, maybe you agree with me. Maybe you don't, but I'll tell you what, folks. I don't like these late night hosts. All of them. They all piss me off, okay? All right? It doesn't matter if they do good things or if they do bad things. All of them do bad things in some way or another. All of us do bad things. We're all human beings, okay? I'm gonna do a bad thing right now, actually. If you enjoy this experience and you want to see more things like this, please be sure to like and comment and subscribe and talk about your favorite Jimmy Fallon moment. Max really wants to know what your favorite Jimmy Fallon moment was. However, happy Halloween, folks, because that is all I have for you this time. But until next time.
What's your favorite Jimmy Fallon moment? Oh, my favorite Jimmy Fallon